Hi, everybody. What if hormone replacement doesn't work? That's something I wanted to address today. My name is Amina. I'm your pharmacist in charge here at the Remedy Farm, and welcome back to the Remedy Farm Health Minute. So today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, trial and error and when things go wrong, essentially, or things don't go as expected. So just keep in mind that hormone replacement is a journey. It is something that you need to give it 3 full cycles before you can say, hey, this may not be working. We might need to do some adjustments. That's really the best case scenario. Sometimes people have symptoms of excess hormone or not enough as well. So it's a really good idea to just keep both your pharmacist and your doctor in the loop and talk to them and communicate about what you're experiencing in your hormone replacement journey. So this way we can really try and kind of like find out what the underlying cause or root cause is of why it's not potentially working or being optimized for you. So some examples are stress and the stress hormone and the adrenal glands and adrenal fatigue, cortisol. I'm just throwing a lot of words out there. I know we talk about stress a lot. I've talked about it multiple times in my videos, but it does play a very big role in your hormone cascade and how your hormones are being affected and what's being used up and what's not. So something called adrenal fatigue happens when you just have so much stress chronically and your body just can't really adjust to that, or adjust too much one way and it just never really gets a chance to recoup. So we can address adrenal fatigue with different supplements as well, and that might be an underlying factor, for example, why your hormones may not be working optimally for you. Something else that we would have to look into is thyroid. So sometimes when the hormones aren't working, there's other issues as well. So we always recommend getting a full thyroid panel as well. So you are looking for free T3, free T4, and in some cases, doctors really recommend getting a reverse T3 checked as well. Some of these things are covered by insurance and some are not. So in addition to the regular thyroid panels, what a reverse T3 is actually finding out how much of the T3 or liothyronine is converted to, let's say that again. Your T4 or your levothyroxine gets converted to T3 or liothyronine. And a reverse T3 shows how much is actually being converted to something that is not usable by the body. So you can see sometimes the blood work shows that, hey, I have a lot of T3 active thyroid hormone in my body. How come I'm not getting any results that it should be showing? So a reverse T3 will show you that how much of the active form has now become inactivated, so to say. An easy way to kind of understand that whole process. So something like that could be a reason why your hormone replacement therapy is not optimal. I would always recommend trying to come back to it as well. I wouldn't give up right away necessarily. It really is, kind of a trial and error kind of thing, where everyone really needs to work together. We have to be completely honest about how we're feeling and work bit by bit to make sure that it helps you. Let's see. If it doesn't work today, it doesn't mean it's not going to work tomorrow. So hormones are very important in our lives, and sometimes the easy answer is not always there, but it helps us to uncover what might be lying underneath. So I know we go back and forth with it so much. I've talked about stress so much. I've talked about hydration and water. I've talked about diet and exercise, but this just goes and shows how much it affects the rest of our body and our systems. Thanks everybody for spending a few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day, and comment below with anything else you want to hear about.